Okay, I've tried to come out the wind because it's a bit windy on the last one. Welcome to the fields of Cambridgeshire. This is a new machine I picked up. I'm going to try the Knox 800 today and the Deus 2 on the silver coin. That's the one that's in that bag there. I know normally we get about 9.5 inches on that. The soil here is still damp, well, still wet, and apparently we've got more rain tomorrow, so I thought I'd get out today and give this a try to see how we get on. So I'm going to bury this about 9.5 inches to start with, just see if the Deus 2 picks it up on the custom program number 3. Once I know I can get that, I'll then try it with the Knox 800. Actually, let's check the ground first because I never checked it. Nothing with the Deus. No, that's good. I'm going to lay that flat. I'm going to guess that's going to be about there. And we'll give that a try. So first of all, Deus 2. That's the relic program. Not sure you're going to see that. So I can try up the volume because I can't hear nothing out of this. Audio, select, 6, 7. Numbers are jumping around, 49, 61, 00. Let's try and get the bag out of the way. Didn't really want to have any wind, but unfortunately looks like the wind's here again. Nice day, heavy wind. Okay, so 01, 63, 51, 47, 50. So you go. But I'm not really getting an audio, so let's pump that audio up. So I've gone into audio, select 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, that's my foot. Still 0. So it is, that's on the back section there, it's just about getting it. Let's check the Knox out. Actually, before I do that, let's go to that was the relic program. Okay, relic. So I'm going to switch that now to that's two machines talking to each other there. sensitive full tones, program 3. Let's do a noise cancel to cancel the machines out. Lovely. Again, not there, so let's see if I can find my go from there. And that's on the modified program. So for those who are interested, sensitive full tones, Discrim 6.8. I put that as a 3-tone program. 99. I'm going to back that sensitivity off. Okay, and we're going to give that a try there now. So even with the sensitivity off, that's still hitting that. Okay, so let's try and put a bit deeper. As I said, the Relic program was barely getting it. That sensitive full tones with the tweaks was getting it no problem. So now I'm going to pop this out, because what I want to do is, if I can, I want to see, from my own personal opinion, if there is much difference between the knocks and the Deus. Personally speaking, I don't think there is, but I don't know. So we'll give it a go. That wind's doing a good job. Try and buffer it out with this if I can. Okay, so we took it a little bit deeper. So I think I can get another inch on that. So we'll take it down to another inch. The ground, it's moist down there, but it's dry. As in, like it's moist, but it's not soaking wet. There's no water in the hole. There we go. Now, if you want to know what depth that is, I'll give you an idea. And to be fair, you know, on certain conditions, you don't want to be digging deep. That's the pinpoint. That's nearly to the pinpoint, top of the pinpoint depth. Okay. So I think they are. I think that's about nine or so inches on them. I'll double check, and I'll put it on the video later on. Okay. Right, let's give that a go. Well, I can tell you now, trying to find out where the hole is. I've done a good job on burying that. It is there. We're not getting that target. Okay, so now let's see if the Deus, the Knox 800 gets it. Knox 800. We're in field 1. Give that a go. And that is the preset programs on the Knox 800. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scroll that across one. In there, that's your noise cancel. We've done that earlier. Ground balance, we ain't going to bother with that. Probably then field 2, 40 kilohertz. Let's give that a go. That is just getting it. So that's got the slight edge. Let's try next one. We're going to go to beach mode. Yeah. Beach mode, just getting it now. And these are the factory set programs on the Knox. There's no, I've not customized it. That's just how it comes out the box. Let's go beach 2. And that's just about getting it. And there's one other one on here, which is their like gold field. It's noisy program. There you go. And that's the Goldfield program. That's the last one with the pickaxe on the Knox 800. What I'm going to do is, on this, just to prove a point, I'm going to come across, I like both machines anyway. That's the field one. Not too sure about that one. Different tones, but solid numbers 1 and 2, and hammers on the Knox come out at 1 and 2. So that just goes to show you that it's there. Is that field 2? Come out there. And I've took the part of the horseshoe off, so I'm gonna add that horseshoe in there now. Still the solid 1 and 2. I'm going to move it across because I like the gold program. Beach settings. And I haven't noise cancelled this yet. So what I'm going to do is beach 2. Let's do a noise cancel as well while I'm there. So on there, middle button, first flashes up, tick button, lovely. Go to tech button, iffy on that one. There you go. Go to the what I call the gold field under the pickaxe. Let's do a again. Noise cancel, see if it makes any difference. Go detect. And I'm coming off the floor for about an inch. So does the Nox have a slight advantage of the Deus 2 on depth? Probably, by the looks of it. But am I going to really worry about that much depth unless it's something I've hunted out? Both machines are brilliant machines. I like both of them. I use both of them. But that just goes to show you there, on that hammered, that's picking it up. And the Deus 2, I'll bring it back over again. So let's try something on this, because I know that I played with the settings on these. So 40 kilohertz, iron volume 2, reactivity 1. This is an empty field. I'm going to whack that down to 0. Let's see how we get on with that. Yeah, see if that makes a difference. It's trying. It is really trying. But hang on. I'll tell you what, because to be unfair, let's go on the deep, shall we? Because obviously deep is the deepest program. I prefer Goldfield, to be fair. Deep HD. Not a dicky bird. So what I'm going to do there, because I know discrimination 9.0, we could decide to whip that out. There you go, turn it right the way down to 0. Yeah, -4. That says on 4 kilohertz. We're going to change that in a second. Reactivity 2, let's back that down to 1. And we'll go back to the 14 kilohertz. Let's try that first. Back. No, I'm not getting it. So the other thing I'm going to try is this. I'm going to take the 14 kilohertz up to the 40 kilohertz because they like the hammers. Noise cancel. Well, I'm not sure about you, but for me, that's a no-go. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to take the Deus 2 off. And I'm going to go with the Nox 800. I can tell you something, I'm 2 or 3 inches off the ground there. Let's do something here, shall we? Now I'm not sure if it's going to work because we haven't done it yet. Let me get the pinpoint at probe. We know last time the pinpoint probe was just above the ground level. Well, now that's under. I've got flat. So look at that. That's under. Before that was sticking up just above the grass. So now we're deeper, just by about 2 inches. I don't know if it's going to get it or not. I really don't know. So we'll give it a try. Okay, proof's in the pudding. I've got no allegiance to any manufacturer because I've got both machines there. I like both machines. I think they're brilliant. You can pick them all up for cheap nowadays, second hand, £400–500. There's one the other day, a full day of setup. I think it was going for something like £450. So depending on that's day one that is. But the Knox, again, they've been selling for £550. Right, we're going to try something on this. Let me go into the settings. Oh, that's a pickaxe 2. I didn't try that one. That's extra sensitive. Just try that one. So you've got the ground in there, but I'm going to do something different here because I think that's just about out of depth. We're going to go to, let's have a look. That's out of range, I can tell you that, but that deck's out of range. So let's have a little play on this. Ground balance, no. Volume adjust, no. Threshold, no. Target tone, no. Accept and reject, yes, okay. Recovery speed, we're going to drop that down to 2. Let's see how we get from there. That's struggling, isn't it? So let's go to beach mode. And then we're going to go the same thing. We're going to see what difference the recovery speed makes. That's on 5. So it's not getting it. So we know when we took that extra depth, it wasn't getting it, but it is slightly deeper than the Deus. I don't think there's a much in it, nothing to worry about. Let's go back into the reject and on there. 9. Click over one more time. Recovery speed. Accept that. No. So that extra depth we took it at, I took it quite a bit deeper. It's not getting it, but it has got a slight advantage. Let me just turn that back. Recovery speed, and we'll take that back up to about 4. And we'll have a little play with that program. I'm going to try and do some targets now. If I can locate some targets, and then I'll film them as we go along. Okay, I've just got a target here. Just somewhere there with the knocks. If you're looking for VDI numbers, it's 20. I've got the data switched on, so I'll turn it back on again. Bang it loud and clear on my custom program. So both machines are getting it. So we'll dig it out just to prove a point that, you know, that when you're out and you think you might be missing something, you're not. But this is I'm going to shoot a deep target. There you go, it's in the clod there. Well, I tell you what, that was such a faint signal. Small, it would have been on top. There we go, got the target. And that's so surprising because that was we'll double check signal again. But it'll be a copper. Well, it's gone green. Yeah, nothing there. And yet, just confirmed that was the target. Both machines got it. Okay, got another target here. I'm not going to say it's a deep target because what do I know? Every time I say it, it's a shallow one. So we're going to give this one a go. So it's positive numbers, but jumping a little bit. And do you know what? That can be a croter bell. So I'm going to put the knocks down, and then I'm going to give it a go with the Deus. Just going to turn that tripod around slightly, maybe a bit closer. So with knocks, the knocks located it. Because I'm working the knocks first and checking with the Deus afterwards. So just to prove that, you know, both machines are doing the same job. Oh, just want to add one thing. With the knocks I'm using an 11-inch coil. On the Deus 2 I'm using a 9-inch coil. Yeah, coming in there 5961, not sure you can see that on the VDI at all. 59, 60, 61. Normally when it's a quiet sound like that, because the higher it is, it's louder, but because it's in undisturbed ground, sometimes you just can't tell. and this time it is a deeper target. So yeah, not getting it yet. Let's make sure. $32. Nothing in there. So I think it could be on that side, on that edge there. The VDI numbers have dropped down to towards 30. Okay. Let's get the knots back in there. So it could be say at an angle, I don't know. I'm going to take a little bit more at the sidewall first before I go any deeper, because basically I think we should be nearly at detecting depth there. There's no point in keep digging deeper when it might be on the edge of the sidewall and it's catching it that way. So we'll find out. It's come out to 31. Okay. Let's try to use a pinpoint mode on this one. Okay. I've dug that quite tight, so I've got to take a little bit more out. Got a horrible feeling when I get it out. Could be a bit of lead. I have to admit, I'm getting too old for digging big holes. And we're still going. have to admit, on this field I've never dug anything this deep, so nice investigation to find out. There we are. We're down there, and that's pinpointed depth on the sidewall. So whatever that is, we're going to find out now. Right, it's in my hand. I've got no idea what it is yet. We'll reveal it together. There you go, button. But that could have been a coin, and that was deep. And both machines got it, and that was over pinpoint depth. So in undisturbed ground, you know, they both will go deep. As I said, I don't think there's a lot of difference between the two machines, apart from the Deus is lighter, and the difference is that's a 9-inch coil, that's 11-inch coil, and they're both banging that out. So yeah, what can I say? You know, you can do the field tests. That gives you some idea what the machines can do. But what I done today was I took two machines and carrying the iPod around, carrying these, locating targets, and then digging them out, so for all to see. And it depends what machine you prefer. Do you prefer the nice big display on the Nox, the small display on the Deus, the wireless headphones for both, but I prefer the ones on the Deus, the sound. It all depends on what you want to choose. Both machines, as I said, really good machines. The difference is the Nox 800, you can pick a second hand one up now for about 500, 550 quid. The Deus 2, you're doubling the money and a bit more. So the question is, you know, do you want a machine that does the same? The Deus 1, exactly the same. You can pick them up now for about the same price as a second-hand Nox. Does exactly the same. I can't tell you, I can only locate the targets as I find them and film them. And then show you the results, and you can make the decisions for yourself. All I do know though is that when I put my back at work, drop that. And I need to, I've got some exercises I do to free it off and help it and strengthen, which I'm going to whack on one of my YouTube channels shortly. I'm going to show you what I do for my back to help it so I can carry on digging.